everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Undrafted Views. I am Sha, here with my co-host, Evay. Say what's up to the people.
What's up, people? Sports fans.
Yes, sports heads all over the place. You guys, the NBA playoffs are underway, and today we would like to go over our round two predictions.
Yes.
All right, so there's been a lot of great basketball played in the NBA bubble. Oh, shake it up, shake it up. And I want to give you my prediction now. In previous videos, I've already told America that the Portland Trail Blazers are going to knock out the Los Angeles Lakers, and I'm still riding with that. No, I still believe, I still have Portland Trail Blazers knocking out the Los Angeles Lakers. The Portland Trail Blazers just needed a game off. You know, they've been grinding for the last 10 games or so. And game two was just, it was just like a sigh of relief. Like, okay, you know what, you guys, we made it to the playoffs. All right, let's just, all right, now, boom, we're ready. And they're going to step it up.
Can I give my prediction like after game three?
No.
I don't know if I can do it right now. Yeah, if AD can be consistent, for me, what concerns me about the Lakers is that AD's lack of consistency. And when he's on fire. When he's not on, he is ashes. I need for him. Oh my gosh. And what's sad is that he comes barrels blazing in the first half. And when he's not really on, he fizzles and sizzles out second half. That inconsistency scares me. And so it makes it very difficult for me to say for certain that the Lakers can do it. But when he's on, I'm like, oh, they probably can. And that uncertainty makes it difficult for me to make a decision. I am here for the Blazers because in my heart, I want the underdog to win. In my heart, right? And I believe that they can do it too because they have the drive, the competitiveness, and they've had it. They've been forced to have it since they entered into the bubble to get this far. And I would love to see that all of the work that they've done take them to the conference finals. That would be amazing. The story and the confidence that team would gain from this experience would be amazing. And I would love to see how that plays out. I'm not done with the Blazers story in the bubble. I wanted to continue on. And so because I wanted to continue on, I want them to go to the next step, which is round two. So, but I'm on the fence about it. So I don't know if I can give you what my predictions are. I don't know. But I am here for the underdogs getting it. I want to see the Blazers. I want to see and hear their story continue. For the Lakers, we've heard the story over and over again. They've always are a part and top storyline anyway. They'll continue to be that way. So it is what it is.
Yeah. And the sad thing is, even if the Blazers knock the Lakers off, they're going to talk about that well into the NBA finals, how, it was supposed to be the Los Angeles Lakers. Even though the Lakers been at home, eliminated for weeks, they're still going to be talking about the Lakers.
Yeah. And I hate that. I wish we would start shifting the narrative and talk about those teams that are actually doing it now and stop always going back to people who have been eliminated. Once Brooklyn is eliminated, we will not be talking about them again.
No.
You see what I'm saying? So keep the discussion levels fair. And I just wish we would continue to do that. And for LeBron, he's turned into, and I don't know, but right now he's playing where he is getting his team involved. Has that always been a part of his game?
At one point he was a little dominant, but he does not have the killer instinct where he wants the last shot. He'll pass it in a heartbeat with 10 seconds left in the game, down by one. I've always felt like he never wanted to take the criticism for taking the last shot and missing, but he wants the praise in the win. It's a weird thing about LeBron. His DNA is just not made up with like a killer. Like I'm going to take the last shot. I want all the pressure because he doesn't.
Got it.
And we're starting to see that now as he's aged, in his 17th year, he's like passing to like game one. He passed the ball in the final seconds to like Alex Caruso. Why are you passing the ball to Alex Caruso? He may have been open, but you're LeBron James. Take the ball to the hoop and get the. You don't want to go to the free throw line because he missed 2, right?
Oh,
in the closing minutes, him and AD both, missed.
Sure did.
Both
of them.
throws.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And LeBron still has his strength, so it's like he does it in pockets where he forces his way to the basket.
Mm-hmm.
Why does he not always do that in today's game? I wonder. It's interesting.
Yeah, it's just not in his DNA. But anyway, okay. So you don't feel comfortable making your prediction for the LA Lakers in the Portland series? All right.
I want to do it after game 3.
Okay. All right. So I still have Portland, which means they will face the winner of Houston and OKC. Are you comfortable making your assessment?
Yeah,
Houston's up 2-0.
Oh, Houston. Yeah. No. Yes, Houston. Okay. So they'll be home by Wednesday. Yeah, Houston.
They're going home by Wednesday. Okay. Now it's amazing to me that Houston was able to do that without Russell Westbrook. I don't know.
Didn't they do that without Westbrook last year too? He wasn't on the team.
Yeah, but still,
but still nothing. Why? The only person that could be missing is their big. What's his name? Does he still play?
Who?
On Houston. What's his name?
Oh, Clint Capella. Clint Capella. Yeah.
Oh, that's horrible. Who does he play for?
Some team that's not in the bubble.
Clearly.
That's a shame. He was good too, a young talent.
Oh, well. But yeah, so the only person that's notable that's missing from the Houston Rockets would be Capella. So Russell wasn't there last year and they were able to go to the second round.
Well, Russell is my favorite player, so he needs to be on the court.
Oh, okay, got it. I like Russell playing. I think he's very explosive on the court. But yeah, it doesn't matter. I still see, even without him on the court, the Rockets going to the second round. Yeah, totally.
Okay. Okay, so I have Portland and Houston in the second round.
I have undecided Portland or Lakers in Houston for sure.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Now, so the next matchup would be Denver, Utah. Currently, Utah's up 2-1. I'm still going with Denver. It's a 7-game series. 2-1. They're just getting started.
No, I'm here for Jazz. I'm Utah.
Okay.
I'm Utah. Yeah.
Okay. So they'll match up against the winner of the Clippers in Dallas. And you are a self-proclaimed West Coast LA Clipper fan.
Yeah. No, I'm playing. No, I'm still for the Clippers. However, I do like Dallas. After watching them play the Clippers, I'm like, ooh. Clippers are going to have to work for it. It's not going to be easy for them. And I maintain that if you work hard and you get the win, you deserve it. So I want the Clippers to advance to round 2. I think they have what it takes, even without Paul George, because I don't know what he may bring. I do believe that Kawhi can still make it happen for the team. I do believe.
Oh yeah.
However, my concern with Dallas is that if Luka is not there, can they still persevere? Because they really have some great players some good players on their team. Seth Curry, Hardaway, and there's Porzingis. But I don't know if they can carry the team without Luka there. So hopefully, I want Luka to return. I hope his ankle heals up well enough for him to still compete, because those games are super exciting to watch. That game right there, I am emotionally invested in the Clippers and the Dallas matchup. That puts me on edge. So when Luka went down, I was like, no, I don't want it to be over. I want the Clippers to still go to the second round, but I want them to do it with Luka still playing.
Yeah.
I want that competitiveness. I want them to have that, because I believe since the Clippers have not been able to play a complete team since they formed in 2019, 2020, it's always been somebody that's been out.
Yeah.
I want to see what do they look like when their team is complete. Now we have Patrick Beverley that's out. So who is this team really? And I haven't been able to identify that yet. Hopefully that would be really solidified by the time they get to the second round. Because I don't know what their game. I'm still confused about that. You know,
Is Patrick Beverley's injury serious? It's a calf or is it a hamstring?
I'm gonna say it's calf. I heard it was calf, and they haven't been very forthcoming with information about when he'll play next. So
That's typical, though. That's typical because they want teams to not scout for Beverly being on the court, and then all of a sudden, game time, he shows up.
Yeah, okay, that's fair. But what really gets me is that you did all Beverly and Paul George. Y'all did all this fallout on the side, you know, like reared back, joking, making fun. But y'all, Paul George, you're not showing up, and Beverly on the sideline. Don't do that front running stuff and just play the game. So I just want them to go to round 2, but I want them to do that with Luka and Porzingis being a complete team. That is what I want.
Okay. So you have Utah and the Clippers in round 2. I have Denver and the Clippers in round 2. The thing is, whoever plays the winner of Dallas and the Clippers in round 2, either team is going to be so beat up from this. It's going to go 7. I think they're going to be so exhausted, and they're going to have to find that second win to play the winner of Denver, Utah. Unless that one goes 7 too, you just never know. But it's going to take some strong mental fortitude, and I just don't know. But I do have the Clippers prevailing. I hope they do because I want to see how they play further into the playoffs.
I agree.
Round 1, once the pressure builds, further along you go into the playoffs, I want to see how Doc Rivers adjusts. I want to see how Kawhi Leonard adjusts on his brand new team. I just want to see if they really have the championship DNA. Because right now, I mean, I don't know. I don't know what it is.
I don't know what it is because I don't know if they have a solid rotation yet. I don't know what that is. I agree. That's why I want to see them move forward. And so the Clippers, if they move forward to the second round, will either play the Jazz or Denver. The Nuggets.
Yes.
So if the Jazz advances to the second round and they play the Clippers, you think that's a fair matchup or a comparable matchup?
Not really, because I'm thinking about the center position. Right now, the Clippers have Zubac. Just not getting a lot of production from him.
Zubac needs more aggression. Does he need to put on some more weight? I don't know, something about if you watch Zubac play the center, he gets out of the way. He doesn't stand firm. I don't see him standing firm in the center position. Yeah. When someone comes up and they approach him, I see him shifting. It may just be slight, but it's almost like, let me move.
I want scared.
You to plan. Exactly.
He's scared because I'm telling you.
Now, Trez, he's getting a little bit better. Now he's getting back into more basketball shape. But when Trez is on fire, that's a brick wall. Like, ooh, you know? And I think Zubac could be good if he can figure out, he needs to learn and hopefully continuous play will help him with that. But he is a little timid for me.
He is. And I'm telling you, if they make it to the second round and he has to face either Jokic or Rudy Gobert,
done.
He's going to be exposed.
Oh, yeah. You know what, though? As a matter of fact, they may not even start him.
And if Doc is smart, he shouldn't. But who are they going to put? Joakim Noah? Joakim Noah was in street clothes last night.
He sure
game what was that?
He
game
sure
3.
Was. You're right.
I don't know what's going on with him. Is he just ineffective? And Doc's like, oh, you ain't playing tonight. Don't even suit up. Or is he injured?
You know? I don't know. But yeah, Zubac, if he gets a little bit more aggressive, I think he can do it. You know, and when you go down, when you pull the rebound, Zubac, hold the ball. You know what? I'm sorry, Zubac. You actually pull the rebound and you lose the ball.
Yeah. Poor Zubac.
Use your elbows.
Yeah.
Elbows, Zoo. Come on, Zoo. Big Zoo. I believe in you. Throw your balls.
Yeah. I'll throw your bows. Yeah, he got to take some lessons from some of those other great international players.
Oh,
he is grabbing down better get some of that toughness.
Yes.
So,
yes.
I mean, yeah. So
it's okay to get banged up. It's okay.
It's okay.
Get beat up. Yes, it's quite all right.
Yeah, and get some fouls. I think did he have any fouls? Get some personal fouls. That lets me know you out there trying at least.
Yeah. Matter of fact, Zubac, your challenge is a foul out. I want you to foul out.
Yeah.
I know if you foul out, then I know you hustle.
You hustle it. Exactly. Oh my God.
I want you to foul out. Yes, that's what I want you to do. All right, so y'all drop down in the comments and tell us who you got for the second round and who you're excited to see in the second round. And are the matchups that you are identifying, are they comparable? And will it be must-see TV? I'm curious. Share with us.
Yeah. Okay, we'll be looking forward to it. You guys, thank you all for tuning in to Undrafted Views. We look forward to seeing you guys on the next one. But until then, peace.